Ring groups give callers a single phone number that they can dial, which will ring multiple extensions at the same time. These extensions are usually grouped into departments or people that share similar work functions. Ring groups also allow incoming calls to be delivered in several different routing methods. This ensures each call reaches the right group of people in the most efficient order. There are three main ring group delivery methods. Simultaneous, where calls are delivered to all defined destinations at the same time. Sequence, where calls are always delivered to the first extension listed, unless it's busy. Then it's delivered to the second, then the third, and so on. Rollover, where the first incoming call is delivered to extension 1, the next call goes to extension 2, and so on. The succession throughout each of the extensions continues even if one of the previous extensions becomes free. When the end of the ring group is reached, the sequence starts over. And random, where calls are delivered to a group of extensions randomly. In this tutorial, we will set up two ring groups. First, we will set up 3 extensions using the simultaneous method. The second ring group will also have 3 extensions, but these extensions will be configured with the random method. Each ring group will be assigned an external DID. This means that external callers can reach all members of this group by dialing a local phone number. We'll also give each ring group its own internal extension number. This way, internal PBX users can dial in or transfer calls into this group. To begin, we'll log into our user dashboard and select Account, then Extensions. From here, we'll click the plus sign to add a new group of extensions. Our first 3 extensions will belong to the sales department. We'll make the starting extension number 3001, and we'll create a total of 3 extensions using the range field. We'll then click Save. Once saved, we'll click the back button. We now see that we have 3 extensions created, numbering 3001 through 3003. Now we'll create 3 more extensions for the billing department. Once again, we'll click the plus sign. Now, for these 3 extensions, we'll make the starting extension number 4001, and we'll create a total of 3 extensions using the range field. Again, click Save. Now, when we go back, we see that we have 3 additional extensions created, numbering 4001 through 4003. You might have noticed that I began my extensions at numbers 3001 and 4001. While not necessary, I did this to reserve the numbers 3000 and 4000 to use as the extensions for the 2 ring groups that these extensions will belong to. We'll add these next. To create our ring groups, we'll go to Apps on the main menu, then click on Ring Groups. From here, we'll click the plus sign to add a new group. This group will belong to the sales department, so we'll call this group Sales. Now, we'll give this ring group the extension number 3000 and set our ring method to simultaneous. Next, we'll assign the 3 extensions we created for the sales department to this group. Extension 3001, 3002, and 3003. Now, we'll scroll down and make sure the enabled field is set to true. If you like, you can add a description for this group. When finished, we'll click Save. When we go back, we see that our new sales group has been created and we'll have a simultaneous ring method. Next, we'll create our second ring group for the billing department. We'll click the plus sign to add our new group. We'll call this group Billing. Again, we'll give this ring group the extension number 4000 and set our ring method to random. Next, we'll assign the 3 extensions we created for the billing department to this group. Extension 4001, 4002, and 4003. Scroll down again and make sure the enabled field is set to true. Add a description and click Save. And when we go back, we see that our new billing group has been created and we'll have a random ring method. Finally, we'll assign our external phone numbers, or DIDs, to these ring groups for our external callers. For this example, we'll assume that you've already purchased your DIDs. They will be located under Dial Plan, Destinations. You'll see that I have 5 DIDs assigned to this account already. We'll just be using 2 of these. We'll click on the Edit button. Here, we'll see that the type field should be set to inbound, and the destination field should have your DID number already populated. To route this DID to your ring group, we'll just select that ring group in the Action field. I'll make this one ring the Sales ring group. Next, we'll ensure that the enabled field is set to True, which it should be by default. Finally, we'll enter a description for this DID, just so we can reference it by name. Then, click Save. Click back to return to the Destinations page and select our next DID. This DID will be pointed to the Billing ring group. So once again, we'll click the Edit button and select the Billing ring group from the Action field. Again, we'll scroll down, enter a description. We'll finish by clicking Save. That's it. Now you simply need to register your phone to the newly created extensions. To do this, you'll need the SIP username, SIP password, and SIP hostname. These can be found again under Accounts, Extensions. The SIP proxy or SIP hostname will be here in the extensions list. The SIP username is simply your extension number, and the SIP password can be found by clicking the password field. Once your phones are registered, you should now be able to call each ring group internally by dialing the 3-digit extensions. Since we've paired DIDs with these extensions, you'll also be able to dial into these groups from an outside phone by dialing your DID numbers. For more information, visit us at www.ipcoms.net or by calling a member of our support team at 1-800-588-2350.